Hello there and welcome to this Super 8 match. I'm Mark Nicholas and it's a great pleasure to be with you for today's game. This is a hard surface and it looks to me as if it'll have even bounce and good carry through to the wicket-keeper. I'd be batting first if I won this toss. This is a batsman's pitch. I'm amazed that he's chosen to bowl first. It's firm, there's no real covering of grass. I think the bounce will be even. I'd expect a lot of runs today.
So we're all ready for the first ball of the innings. That must be close.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff.
And that is an impressive shot.
That is massive.
He's got it into the gap. Stopped in the covers. That's a big hit. It'll go all the way. It's straight to a fielder.
Huge! That is huge!
The sweeper picks up. There's the umpire signal. No ball.
You cannot afford to bowl too many no balls in the one-day game. You really can't. Clever batting. What smart thinking. He's picked a very safe area. Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
It's straight to a fielder.
What super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
This partnership is really frustrating the bowlers.
Now, for all you youngsters out there, that is a perfect example of how to play the stroke. Miles! He's hit it miles!
He smashed that one right out of the ground.
Yep, he does play that shot really well, and of course it brings him a lot of runs.
Oh, what a catch. Have yourself a complimentary beverage, son. This was how... hit straight to a fielder. That was a mighty hit.
Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
Let's see the action replay of that.
This cover driving is a joy to watch.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion.
Fantastic shot there. And I think he knew it was four just as soon as he struck it. Watch the field spread as the fielding restrictions are concluded.
That came off the pads. Umpires signalling that as leg byes. Ouch, that must have hurt.
Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
That was 6 all the way. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. really struck that well.
Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence.
He was struggling there, but somehow he's got away with it. That's the second six from the over.
Nicely timed. You don't need to smash the ball to the boundary every time. Sometimes ease and grace will do it.
We can have a look at that again. Six.
Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's six.
Superb shot that, right off the middle. There's his half-century.
He's played a gem of an innings. The key is to retain concentration and to move on. Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
Smashed that right out of the ground. Steered expertly into the gap. I think he was easily back in the crease there.
Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack.
He runs here. Fielded by the man out long on. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home.
You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant.
That's a big hit. It's six. Stopped in the covers. That's just one there. Forced off the back foot. That was a really confident shot.
Well, he smashed that for 4, and what a big smile on his face.
Hit straight to a fielder.
Oh, he looks good when he hits down the ground. Very good.
Stroke through the covers. Just one run and the end of the over.
That was not good enough, given where we are in this match. That is too expensive to retain any control over things.
Play it away with comfort. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. That brings up his half century.
Yeah, it's been a good knock, but only so far. There's a lot more to do yet.
Pushed into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. Just one run.
Extra covers the place. Pure and perfect.
Direct hit would have got him.
Excellent shot, excellent. Such an exciting player to watch.
There's the umpire signal, no ball.
Yes, lovely stroke. What a beauty. And how would have he enjoyed that?
That's through the gap, and it'll go for 4.
He loves it there. Leg stump, and it's 4 every time.
That's out of the ground. Marvellous effort there. Out. He's been caught.
Straight down the fielder's throat. That's incredible. Straight down his throat. He didn't have to move an inch. Excellent innings. Really enjoyed it, and I think everybody did.
We can have a look at that again.
Yep, he's ticking now. That's a magnificent straight drive.
He's got hold of that one. 4 runs.
It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far. He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
He's got it into the gap.
He'd have enjoyed that. Perfectly timed and 4 from the moment it left the bat. Oh, it's a monster.
Fielded by the man at long on.
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
Stopped in the cup. Foolish running. That's simply throwing wickets away.
What a mess. A total shambles. He left his partner high and dry. He's batted very, very well out there. It's such a vital contribution too.
We can have a look at that again. That over helped the run rate somewhat.
Oh, that was expensive.
And never looked like being a run there.
Well, that's just throwing wickets away. You cannot afford to throw wickets away. He was nowhere near making his ground. Well, he was in good touch out there. I reckon that's a disappointment to him, to us indeed, that he didn't go on.
This was how the wicket fell.
That's got the treatment, and you got to say it deserved it.
The fielder's not going to reach that one. Stopped in the covers.
Just a little chip over the infield and beautifully placed. Good stroke, but I don't think that's the place to bowl to him.
Smashed that one right out of the ground.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff. Miles, he's hit it miles.
And that is an impressive shot.
Huge! That is huge!
The bowler won't like that one little bit. That's the third boundary off the over.
That is massive!
That's pierced the offside field. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. He's winded, but I think he'll be okay to continue. It's straight to a fielder. It's straight to a fielder. He looked as if he was home to me.
Exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Marvellous effort there.
Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
That's the second six from the over. That's the end of the 15th over. It's straight to a fielder. He was struggling there, but somehow he's got away with it.
Cracking stroke. He's in good touch.
That was four the moment it left his back. Hardly seemed to hit that, yet it sailed over the ropes.
What super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
That's in the stands. 6 runs.
Nope, the bowler won't be happy about that.
Doesn't need to play it, those. That's been given as a wide. There should be some runs here. In the air and gone.
Brilliantly taken by the fielder, brilliant. He's backed up the bowler at a time when it was most needed.
Let's take a look at that in...
Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack.
He's worked that into the gap. There's just one there.
There's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence.
The batsmen changed their mind. That over helped the run rate somewhat.
The bowler isn't doing enough to keep it tight. It's a surprise to me if he stays in the attack.
There's his half century.
Well played, well played. Now, get your head down and move to the next milestone. The big one, the 100.
Hit straight to a fielder. He was pushing his luck a little there. Super catch that. That's out. Caught.
Lazy. That's the truth, and he'll regret it when he sees the replay.
Batsmen will have to be more careful now, having got away with that. There's 2 more runs on the board. Marvellous stuff. Well taken.
Now that's an important catch. Oh boy, is that an important catch, and didn't he do well to cling on? They're through to the tail now and should tie this up quickly.
Play it away with comfort. Fielded by the man out long on. Just one run. That's straight back past the bowler. There's the umpire signal. No ball. Steered expertly into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. I think he was easily back in the crease there. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. Pushed into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. That's forced away through the offside. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. Looks in good form out there.
Well, the trouble with bowling there is that it's his favourite area, and he'll hammer you every time.
That over helped the run rate somewhat. He's got it into the gap. Well, the fielder's not going to cut that off.
A great stroke. My goodness, this guy can play. What a pleasure to watch him too.
The batsmen changed their mind. Cut away. He's not a good judge of a run, is he?
So much for the opening batsmen to do as they make their way to the middle. It's a formidable new ball attack against them. Up in the commentary box is Richie Van.
India have changed their field.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
Smashed that one right out of the ground. Done him and shattered the stumps.
An early wicket like that can be crucial. Now we'll see how the batting side respond.
Let's see the action replay of that.
That went straight through the gate. It's been a great spell of bowling. He's troubled everybody and deserved those wickets.
He's gone for a duck.
It is a long old walk back when you've made a duck. Quack, quack. Excellent bowling. It's straight and it's full, and in the end, you miss, buddy, and I'll hit. Top-class bowling today. Perfect lengths, perfect lines, and no batsman really finding the answer.
He's gone for a duck.
Well, he hasn't troubled the scorers with that, not.
We can have a look at that again. Gone cold.
Well bowled, very well bowled, straight and full when it mattered.
He's gone for a duck.
Well, he wasn't out in the middle for long, he didn't trouble the scorers, and neither did he trouble us.
We can have a look at that again. beaten all ends up by that one.
That's a great sight for a bowler. Stumps flying all over the hockey.
We can have a look at that again. Smash that right out of the ground. Really given that a whack. 6 runs.
It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
What a superb catch that is.
Now, he made that catch look easy, but it was far from it.
This was how the wicket fell. Hit straight to a fielder. Stopped in the covers. Hit straight to a fielder. There's the umpire signal, no ball. Hit straight to a fielder. Flicked down to fine leg.
Now, that's not the right line to bowl to this guy, not at all. He'll thrash you if you bowl there.
That was a real textbook shot. We can have a look at that again. There's the umpire signal, no ball.
He played all around that, and it was a comprehensive end. With the fall of that wicket, they'll hope to mop up the tail quickly.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Get straight to a fielder. That's 4 runs.
Lovely shot, lovely shot. It raced to the fence for 4.
Get straight to a fielder. Get straight to a fielder. Get straight to a fielder.
The fielding restrictions have now been lifted.
Oh, that's close. Get straight to a fielder. Get straight to a fielder. No shot played to that one. That's been given as a wide. That's a big appeal. The umpire says not out.
I think that's high.
Let's see the action replay of that. It's straight to a fielder. That's the end of the 5th over. The sweeper picks up. There's just one there. India have made an adjustment to their field. That has to be close. No response from the umpire. Out.
I don't know whether he just lost the line of the ball or something, but I mean, it's gone through bat and pad and done him easily.
He's gone for a duck.
The scorers haven't had to do much with that innings.
Got him. He's gone.
Oh, the bowler's made a terrible mess of the stumps.
He's gone for a duck.
Out first ball. He can pick up on the phone call he just put down. You know, he seemed to completely misjudge that ball and ended up just playing all around it. Well done, well played. That secures victory here in the Super 8 stage of the tournament. That was a splendid performance. I thought they were tidy with the ball and excellent, extravagant at times with the bat. A delighted fan base too, because they carried the attack to the opposition and commanded the match at all the times that it really mattered. It's goodbye from Richie and from me, Mark Nicholas. We bid you farewell and hope you'll join us in the future.